Hi guys, well, time for a new video. This time I will start a new series. It's called In My Mailbox or From My Mailbox. I'm not 100% sure I will call it. And in these videos, this series, I will show you things I'm receiving from various suppliers, and I have a lot of them. For example, what you see here is not even a part, a small part of what I received in the last days. Yeah. Why I'm doing it? Because I like watching these kind of videos from other YouTubers, and quite a few times I find interesting things that I can order for myself. The difference to these videos will be that I'm not showing only from AliExpress. I will show from European suppliers too, but not from large suppliers like Reichelt or Mauser, I don't know, perhaps Mauser too, but from suppliers that have interesting stuff, that buy a large amount of lots, leftovers from the industry, and sell it in absolutely good prices. Yeah. The first one is called Pollin. Pollin.at is the website. All of this information will be in the description of the video too. They specialize in, as I said, in buying large lots of electronics. Really good stuff, quality stuff from the industry, and sell it in very competitive prices. The second one is a small shop even near to me in Graz, in a city called Graz in Austria. It's a small shop with an online shop that is doing exactly the same. First of all, he is reselling things that he buys from Pollin. That means even if Pollin doesn't have it anymore, the possibility that you can get it from him is very high, at the same price that Pollin had it. But he's buying other stuff too and reselling it in even lower prices. And then of course AliExpress. And I don't know, perhaps I will show you from I don't know if I should do it or not, if it is interesting for you, what I'm getting from the big suppliers from my projects, private projects and professional projects. For example, like these things from Mauser. Yeah, okay, we will see. So the first thing that is from Pollin, from the German supplier that I spoke before, that I told you before, is this massive rubber piece, cylindrical piece that has a diameter of 80 millimeters and a height of 30 millimeters. I have other similar parts bought from them, but they are not available anymore in square form, larger ones. I'm using this to put under a heavy load, or to put things like that, to have it on a different angle when I'm filming it or when I'm working on it. Price and everything I will show you later on their website. This thing is really sturdy, extremely. Of course, it smells not very good. It smells like a vulcanized piece of rubber, like tires, new tires. Yeah. But I use these things a lot when I'm putting heavy equipment on it, to have a distance to the table and to not destroy the table, for example. So I bought 4 of these and I use it regularly. You will see it in more detail after on the website. Next thing is this MEANWELL model PS255 5 volt 5 amp power supply. A quality built power supply, a little bit crusty because it has through-hole components, but when you see the price of €2 for that, look, perfect build, I bought 5 of them. I always am in the need of 5-volt power supplies with a medium, for medium power, and these are perfectly. And it's not a cheap Chinese something, it's a MEANWELL original brand. As I said, these are leftovers from large lots that I buy from the industry, so you can be sure about the quality of this. By the way, I'm not sponsored or anything from the suppliers I will show you today. I just use them for years and I like to buy there. For example, Pollin is, I don't know how to say it. If you go to a hardware store without having anything in particular in mind to buy, and at the end you go out with a lot of things that you never needed, but you wanted it, you liked it. This is what I do when I go to the Pollin website. I check what they have new, what special things they have new, what they priced new, etc. like that. And if I think I can use it, even if I don't even know why I want to use it now, I'm buying it just to have it for the future. It will go to the bin, or one of my many bins of parts that I have, the power supplies. Next thing are these really huge capacitors. Nippon Chemicon, very nice brand, 1000 microfarads, 180 volts. They are meant to be mounted horizontally, and I have a data sheet of that, and they have very, very low ESR, even when they are not advertised as low ESR capacitors. For what I bought them, I don't know. I like them. Perhaps for something in the future. Perhaps for a capacitor bank, high voltage power supply, I don't know. These are things, for example, that I say, hey, this is interesting, this looks interesting, perhaps I can use it. The model is U767D. I have a data sheet. 8 pieces, I think it was 65 cents per piece, nothing. Next, I bought this old style analog TV modulator. It's from, I don't know from who it is, NXP. Is it NXP or is it ALPS? No, it's from ALPS. And it's called MDLP 3W104A. It covers all the VHF and UHF channels and frequencies of the former TV, analog TV transmissions. It can be used for all the color standards that have existed. Okay, something fell down. Interesting. PAL, NTSC, all the PAL sub versions, SECAM, etc. This thing is controlled by I2C and costs 25 cents. Why I bought it? Because I have customers in a very special environment that still are using analog video transmission, and I'm designing a test equipment, a test box that can receive all these standards, the old analog standards, and transmit a video in all these analog standards. This will be combined with this tuner that can do exactly that. Digitally controlled. The tuners, of course, are not from Pollin, it's from somewhere else. completely digital controlled. You will have the possibility to enter an analog signal, analog video, and analog audio, then digitally tune this thing, and it will output the frequency and the color mode that is set. Same thing for the reception. I bought, I don't know, 6 or 7 of those. As you can see here, they will be used in the future, and I will show this video when it's finished. Again, it is something for the future and not for now. So I will continue with the second small supplier. I'm buying a lot of things. It is Neuhold in Graz, near Vienna, not near Vienna, it's in Austria. This is the CCFL, it's a CCFL converter, not converter, inverter for 2 CCFL tubes that I'm using the parts of this. If you watched my videos, my past videos for the power supply, for the helium neon laser power supply, I used all the parts of this CCFL inverter to make a cheap power supply for my helium neon tubes. This one. And as you can see, here you see all the parts that I used from the CCFL inverter. Everything except of the output parts and the connector. I bought, I think, 35 of those, or 40 or something. These are €0.50 a piece. You don't get even the transformer for €0.50. No way. So this is why I'm using small shops like this. All the links that I will put in the description, of course, are links that are still, the parts are available at the moment that the video is made. As with all these suppliers, the smaller suppliers, the stock is not unlimited. They have what they have, and if it's gone, it's gone. So if there is anything of interest to you, just react fast. Yeah. But these European suppliers are probably only interesting for European customers, for European viewers. But anyway, if the price is okay, perhaps for others too. So this is the beautiful CCFL inverter where I use all the parts from my helium neon power supply. Next thing is this pair of DIN connectors, high power DIN connectors. DIN is for Deutsche Industrienorm, German industry norm. I don't know exactly anymore the number, 6112, I don't know. Anyway, I'm using this extensively in my RADIALL design on the socket boxes. This male connector I'm using on the PCB side of the socket boxes, and then I have another one similar to that, but not with screws, again with for soldering on the socket box receiver. This combination here is under €2. You not get it with that for that money. This is absolutely quality stuff, European made. I cannot see from whom it is. As I said, these are industrial leftovers, new old stock, in absolutely good prices. I bought 20 of those because I'm using them extensively. And we have these beauties. These are RADIALL brand. This is how the brand is called. expensive, high quality, very heavy plated, gold plated SMA angled flange connectors in an extremely competitive price. All of that what I'm showing to you is I will show you later in a more detailed manner on the website of Neuhold. I don't remember, I think I bought all this for €5 or something. Yeah? No way to get this thing for almost €1 or under €1. Heavily gold plated, industrial and or mill angled flange SMA connectors. Great stuff. For what I will use it, I don't know. I will find something in the future, but I know that I will use it. It goes to my shelf of high frequency connectors for now. Next thing is this. Whoa. I don't know why it is so bad, the lighting today. Anyway, this is a kit of SMB connectors, female connectors, that are to be mounted on a chassis. As you can see here, 10 pieces. And the counterpart, the SMB male, heavily silver plated with 34 centimeters RG316 coax, quality coax, not Chinese made, in a very competitive price. You will see it then on the website of Neuhold that I bought it. These are extremely high quality Neuhauser German brand parts, new old stock, that you will not even go near with the price that they cost in reality. Yeah. So here we have the website of Pollin with a few things that I showed you. These are the 1000 microfarad, 180 volt radial, quite low ESR capacitors. It's only 80 cents each. The one modulator that I showed you that can cover the complete former TV frequency range. I think, no, that was the wrong one. This is how it's called, MTLP 3W104A, and that's the original datasheet. Can cover everything, all the old analog TV modes, NTSC, all the PAL subvariants, and SECAM goes to from channel 21 to channel 69. Let me see if there is a frequency here. Anyway, but for that price, look at the price of that, 25 cents. I bought quite a lot of them. Then we have this massive rubber thing that you can put under heavy loads. That's €4. And a MEANWELL power supply, 25 watt power supply, 12 volt 5 amp, new, €2. That's nothing. So these are the things from Pollin. Let me show you what I have from Neuhold. This is the CCFL inverter from Neuhold that I was using, that I showed you. This thing costs €0.50. Yeah, you're not getting this transformer for €0.50. Then the high frequency SMB connectors that look like that. You have the SMB connector itself and the female that is meant to be for a sashi. All of that for €1.2. Yeah. You have one cable and one 34 centimeter cable with a BNC connector and one SMB flange connector that goes for the chassis for €1.2. That's nothing, yeah. Or these ones, the RADIALL branded one, SMA, massively gold plated, not even €1. And for the last, these are these connectors, the H15 high power, high current and high voltage connectors that I'm using, male and the female. The male is for the PCB connection, for the PCB mounting, and the female is for 19-inch rack mounting or similar with screws on behind. The price is unbeatable. And we continue to the last few pieces I have from AliExpress. Of course, it's much more, but I don't want this video to get extremely too long. There will be many more of these kind of videos. So, first of all, we have this project box. It's a size that I'm using a lot. It is a two-part project box with a top and the rest of the body. As you can see here, it is splitted and with front and back, front panels and back panels. The size is 147, that's the width, 141. And of course I will not show you just for that, like that. I'm using it for many of my projects. Let me show you some. For example, this is the silver version, and of course I'm out of focus again because I'm touching the wrong buttons. This is the silver version of it. And this is the GPS discipline NTP server that I made a while ago, and I made 3 videos for that, yeah. This is how it looks. Nice, huh? And the black version. Ooh, it's dirty. Let's clean it a little bit. The black version, and of course, dust everywhere. This is a prototype that I made for a customer. 6 pieces. 2017. It's a long time ago. Yeah. So everywhere static. Sorry for that. I wanted for you to see it better. This is the one that I'm using here. It's a fairly cheap, really a fairly cheap casing, but a beautiful casing. You can do a lot of it. This device here, I don't know if I should show it in a future video, more detailed, is a very complex device inside. Yeah, that's a set-top box, a TV set-top box that I made here that can transmit DVB-T1 signal from Ethernet IP-TVB data. It converts IP-TVB digital video broadcasting data that are encapsulated in IP and is sending it out to a DVB-T modulated signal, digital. Anyway, this was a design. It was a paid design, a paid prototype. There were two versions of that, one with this casing and one as a pie hat, I think it's called. Yeah, I can show you both of that if anybody's interested to see how it looks. So these are the casings that I'm using. Very nice casings in in silver and in black. For all this stuff from AliExpress, I'm not going to show any website videos or screenshots or something. I will just put the links where you can buy it on AliExpress, and that's it. Next thing are these myriads of cables here. Let's go a little bit more hot. I'm using the JST style, the XH style 2.5 millimeter pitch extensively, almost everywhere. But I am quite lazy and I don't like crimping. Of course I have the possibility to crimp, and if it's necessary I will crimp it, but because I'm lazy and I prepare finished stuff, I bought this different pin count and XH pre-made connectors in 10 centimeters and 20 centimeters. It is 2, 4, 6, and 8, I think. Do I have 8 too? I'm not sure. But with these two different lengths, as you can see here. And I have a few smaller ones too, but I'm not using those much. It's 8. I have 8 too, I think. Yeah. The links for those, these are good quality, reliable. I never had any problems with them till now. The links for those, for example, here we have the 1, 2, 3, 6, the 6-pin ones for 20 centimeters. All of that, the links will be in the description. And because you asked if I can crimp, of course I can crimp, but I'm lazy. This is only one of the many boxes I have, and these are the fast boxes. That means when it is empty, I will fill it with the bags full of those things that I have. Anyone wants a candy? Well, and because, let's stay in the fact that I am a lazy person, on crimping at least, I bought this too. These are different color of pre-crimped, both sides, 20 centimeters, single wires, to be used with these casings. So I don't have to crimp anything. I have 5, 6 different colors, because the most that I use is 6-pin XH connectors, and if I use more of pins, then I will use these ones. So I bought this just to have it. No real reason. I didn't even use one of those. Again, the links will be in the, but I tested it. They can give quite a significant amount of current. So this is not just 3 hairs of copper and that's it. These are nice cables. Links in the description. One of my last things that I'll show you for today are these 10 and 20 centimeter screened cables. Not like a coax. They have 2 wires and the additional braid around it. So it is 3 pins. They are used normally for audio, but I'm using those for when I make connectivities on power supplies and I want to transfer low-level signals from one side to the other without having the interference of the Switchmode power supply. This is why I bought it, nothing else. Not for audio, but perhaps I will use it for audio too if it is any of the future projects. Yeah, again, quite cheap, AliExpress, good quality, they work. And the last thing is that you already have seen many times when I make my videos are these silicone pieces, mats. It's not really mats because they are, I don't know, 30 by 20 and 20 by 20 or something, or 30 by 30. I'm using this all the time. This thing is absolutely temperature proof. It prevents slipping. It's not slippery. This thing holds, yeah. I have it in many different sizes and in 2 different thicknesses. This is, I think, 4 millimeter or something. Well, that's for today. Guys, if you like what I show you, and I will make more of these videos because I'm getting a lot of stuff, probably more stuff than many others that are making these videos, similar videos, but I never showed what I'm receiving. Many times I'm buying things for designs, professional what I made, and prototypes, and or for my projects or for videos, etc. And many of these projects have many different solutions. That means I'm not really sure how the end product will be. It depends on the price, it depends on many things. But when I order something, I order for all of these variations. That means I'm getting a lot of stuff. And as I showed you, it is a lot of stuff not only from AliExpress and these small others with new old stock stuff that I like to check the websites like a kid in a candy store, and I buy things that I don't need, but only with the thought perhaps I will need it, and perhaps I will never need it, but I have it. But for my professional designs and for many other designs that I made, I'm using it for Mauser, DigiKey, Element 14, and other larger European and German distributors. Even Asian distributors like LCSC or Next PCB. Next PCB will be soon another video that I will show you, showing the first time that I made a double-sided PCBA assembly. Really nice. You will see it. Anyway, if you like what you see, if you like my videos, if you like this kind of videos, with all this stuff here and more that will come, and these candies here, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Guys, it's free. Most of my viewers are non-subscribers, over 75%. It helps me a lot if you subscribe and press the notification button so you can get informed when I have new videos. So that's for today. See you next time. Stay safe. Cheers. Bye.